Joining us now is former National Press Secretary for the Trump campaign and former Principal Deputy Press Secretary at the White House, Hogan Gidley. And back on set with us, attorney Barak Lurie and senior political contributor and host of the Saturday Agenda, Rob Astorino. So, oh my goodness, this is a real breakup story here. Hogan, I'm going to start with you. Can this party actually exist? And can it come to fruition? Because we're hearing people like Mark Cuban might be willing to join, Anthony Scaramucci. I don't know if Elon necessarily wants them.
Yeah,
Two great
careers.
Political names there. We're being sarcastic. Your thoughts?
Well, these attempts are always ones that end up kind of being futile to some degree, because the two-party system, while a lot of people lament it, it's disconcerting when you try to start a new party and you don't have a base from which to draw. Now, a Mark Cuban wants to get involved, fine. But there are people in this country clamoring for a Mark Cuban to do something in politics. He dabbled in it already and was quite swiftly and correctly rebuked for his idiocy. So again, I don't know where this goes. It'll come to fruition. Whether it has any longevity or not, remains to be seen. Musk has enough money to keep it going for a long time, and he may have a good candidate here or there. But for the most part, remember Jesse Ventura when he won governor of Minnesota. He had no natural base from the Republicans or the Democrats in his legislature, so nobody supported him. So it's a weird place to be in. In theory, it's great. And do we need more voices and different ideologies and ideas? Of course. Is this the right way to go? Only time will tell.
Yeah, Rob, President Trump, he just said, I guess Elon can have fun with it. Do you think that that's really what this is, where it goes?
This is a scorned lover, I think. Look,
Yeah.
we have third parties. We have a Libertarian Party. They draw, what, 0.5% across the country. The Reform Party was mentioned, independent. We have so-called third parties. They go nowhere. But we also have independent expenditures, super PACs. That's where they put their money in. Elon Musk put hundreds of millions of dollars in to affect races. That's really a third party, in essence, is these super PACs, which anyone can do. And that is for a cause. Otherwise, a third party, I don't know what they stand for or how they're going to even get on the ballot in 50 different states.
Right. And people are upset about this, including the MAGA base. They're saying that Elon Musk is really taking away from Donald Trump in terms of his platform. I mean, essentially, the America Party is a lot of what Donald Trump already agrees with. So, Barak, do you believe that this could ultimately hurt Trump and everything that he's trying to promote?
I don't think so. And I think your point is so well taken, Krisha, that there's really nothing differentiating his party from what the Republican Party already is. It may be different than what Trump is, but Trump won't be on the ballot in 28. So that's an issue for Elon Musk. It's interesting thing, like the off-again, on-again relationship that they've been talking about this entire time. I think Elon has only made himself look like a very fickle individual, and you don't know what you're going to get on any one day or the other. So if he does somehow run for president as an independent party or otherwise, he's just going to be promising something different every day. And then finally, I think it's just going to end up inuring to the benefit of the Democrats.
Yeah, I don't think he can run.
Yeah.
Hogan,
natural-born citizen.
Building off of what Barak said, how much of this is an ego trip for Elon? Seriously, the fact that, somebody... he tried to challenge the most powerful man in the world in President Trump a couple of weeks ago. We saw how it went, and now he's doubled down on it, and he seems serious.
Well, if you're asking me if a billionaire has an ego, newsflash, he does.
Breaking news.
Every one
I think
of them,
this might be the biggest one.
And millionaires and everybody beneath, too, for that matter. But look, I think, interestingly enough, who knew that the relationship would devolve once Elon left the White House? So many people thought this would happen while he was there doing the Doge effort, which, as one of your guests pointed out, or I think one of the clips showed, was a very popular thing. I think Secretary Bessent made that point, and that's true. But you remember when he kind of butted heads with Donald Trump about call your congressman over the one big beautiful bill? I was doing some help with Speaker Johnson at the time. No congresspeople got called. A movement is something Donald Trump was able to build, to foster, and ride to the White House not once but twice. Elon does not have that, and the fickleness, as pointed out, is now a little off-putting. I remember Ben Shapiro always used to say about Kanye West, you live by the Kanye, you die by the Kanye. The same thing applies here. It's like you live by Elon, then all of a sudden he comes up with some crazy idea or some position that's antithetical to yours, then you die by the Elon. It's best to just figure it out on your own, but it looks like Elon's having a tough time doing that or where he wants to go.